Yard site issues, come see me. Hold on. Hold on.
William Marks.
William Rosenberg. Do you want Bill Marks or Will Marks?
No, his name is William Marks.
I said, do you want Bill or Will? I said Bill Marks or Will Marks?
No, his name is William.
Okay. Was it supposed to be in tonight?
Yeah,
Okay.
I turned his light on. I got a letter, but somebody, I just happened to look at the list.
All right, that's why we're here. Do you have a yard site issue? Make it 3. What? Yeah, I go home and say goodnight. Where? It'd be my pleasure. It would be my honor. Okay. It'd be my pleasure. Candace.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. We begin on page 142, Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Hasharet, Malachi Elyon, Melech Malchei HaMelachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Boachem L'Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei HaMelachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Baruch Hu L'Shalom, Malachi HaShalom, Malachi Elyon, Melech Malchei HaMelachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Tzedchem L'Shalom, Malachi HaShalom, Malachi Elyon, Malchei HaMelachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Come on up, Rudkoffs. We light the Shabbat candles. Come on. It's always a pleasure when we return back from college. Don't be too sad you're home, okay? 120. Just like
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav mitzivanu lehadlik ner Shel Shabbat.
for those who are able, we rise together for Kiddush 123.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu b'shabbat kodsho me'ahava u'b'ratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'asei v'reishit ki hu yom techila lemikra'ei kodesh Zeichel Yitziat Mitzrayim Kivanu Bacharta Ve'otanu Kidashta Mikol Hamim B'Shabbat Kodshecha Be'ahava U'b'ratzon Hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat L'chaim.
We continue together the bottom of page 127. We offer thanks, O God, for this Shabbat, which unites us in faith and hope, for Shabbat holiness, which inspires sacred living, for Shabbat memories glowing even in darkness, for Shabbat peace born of friendship and love. We offer thanks and blessings, O God. Return to 130 with Psalm 95.
Ranen al Adonai Nariya Litzur Yisheinu Lechun ranen al Adonai Nariya Litzur Yisheinu Nekadma fanav betoda Bizmirot Nariya lo Ki el gadol Adonai Umelech gadol al kol Elohim Asher beyado mechkerei aretz v'toafot harim lo Asher lo hayam vehu asahu v'yabeshet yadav yatsaru Ki hu Eloheinu v'anachnu Amarito v'tzoniado. Join us on 138, the pinnacle of Kabbalat Shabbat, Lecha Dodi. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'ni borecha tishmiyanu El hamiyuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad Shem ultiferet v'litila Lechad dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabela Lechad dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabela Likrat Shabbat lechu b'nei el-chakim Mekor habracha Merosh mikerem nesucha Sof ma'asei b'makashama techila Lechan dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabela Lechan dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabela Hitoreri, hitoreri kiva orech kumi ori, uri, uri shir daberi kevod Adonai Alayich nigla Lechan dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabela Lechan dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabela.
We rise together to greet Shabbat HaMalkah.
Moi v'shalom ateret bala gam besimcha uv'tzohol atochem unei am segula boi chala lechan dodi likrat kala פני שבת נקמלה, לחנדודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקמלה.
We continue together at the bottom of page 145. Entrances to holiness are everywhere. The possibility of ascent is all the time, even at unlikely times and through unlikely places. There's no place on earth without the presence. We stay right here at Chetzi Kaddish 144.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא תברח חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומייכון ובחי לכל בית ישראל. בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם, ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה. בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, תמירן בעלמה, מאמרו אמן.
We rise together 146.
Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Yada-dai-dai-dai, 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 yada-dai-dai-dai. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, le'olam ba'ed, le'olam ba'ed. Yada-dai-dai-dai, 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 yada-dai-dai-dai.
The top of page 149, we continue together. Praise you, Adonai, our God, for whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets a way in which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise you, Adonai, our God, for whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, Hamariv Aravim. On the next page.
Amen. Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavtam, Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu limadta. מלכנו אדוני אלוהינו ושוכבנו ובקומנו נשיח בחוקיך ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד כי הם חיינו באורך ימינו ובהם נהגה יומם בלילה ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד ברוך שם כבוד מלכותו לעולם ועד ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
The top of page 157. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together. Our song of freedom and redemption, our Mi Chamocha 158.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש. נורא תהילות עושה פלא, נורא תהילות עושה פלא, אדוני מלוך לעולם ועד. מלכותך ראו בניך בוקר הים לפני משה ומרים, שאלי אנו ואמרו, שאלי אנו ואמרו, אדוני מלוך לעולם בעד. יאי די 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 די, יאי די 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 די, יאי די 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 די, יאי די 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 די.
The bottom of page 161, we continue together. Give us a place to rest, Adonai, our God. Bring us into shelter in the soft, long evening shadows of your truth. For with you are true protection and safety, and in your presence are acceptance of gentle love. Watch over us as we go forth. Prepare for us as we return. Spread over us your shelter of peace, over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours. Our Hashivenu right here, top of page 160.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom V'hamidenu shomreinu lechayim. Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom V'hamidenu shomreinu lechayim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom V'hamidenu shomreinu lechayim. Lechayim. Lechayim.
163. We are people in whom the past endures, in whom the present is inconceivable without moments gone by. The Exodus lasted a moment enduring forever. What happened once upon the time happens all the time. Vishamru 162.
Vishameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'torotam berit olam beini uvein bnei Yisrael oti le'olam le'olam ki sheishet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz ubayom hashmi Shabbat ma'inafash.
Before we rise together for Amidah, I have great respect for those parents who stay true to a bedtime. And I know a Friday night Shabbat service that begins at 6 is not ideal for young children. So we're going to bring up Cameron and William as we name your beautiful Benzion, your son, and bring up your daughter too as well if you want. Come on up. It's okay. Come on up. And I invite the congregation to take out our baby naming ritual. It's blue. Come on up, guys. Come over here to the side. He's wearing an incredible kippah, by the way. Look at that. As I said to you earlier, this is really important to us and beautiful. A baby that comes to us after the darkness of our people, and we know that this beautiful Benzion, the son of Zion, will bring so much light to all. And we're so honored to partake in this beautiful baby naming. And we start at the top. Praise you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who has made us holy through mitzvot, and ordained that we bring your child into the covenant of Abraham and Sarah. The rabbis of old teach us that when the Israelites stood to receive the Torah at Mount Sinai, God said to them, I'm giving you my Torah. Present to me good guarantors that you will guard it, and then I shall give it to you. And the Israelites said, our ancestors are our guarantors. God said, your ancestors are not sufficient guarantors, yet bring me good ones, and I shall give you the Torah. And they responded, sovereign of the universe, our prophets will be our guarantors. And God said to them, the prophets are not sufficient guarantors, yet bring me good ones, and I shall give you the Torah. And they said, here are the children. God then replied, for your children's sake, I give the Torah to you. Rabbi Judah Lowe said, in some special way, every child completes the universe. Every child brings his or her own blessings into the world. Individuality, uniqueness is symbolized through the act of naming, as the Torah says. And out of the ground of the eternal God formed every beast of the field and every fowl of the air, and brought them unto Adam, the first man, to see what he would call them. And whatsoever Adam called every living creature, that was the name thereof. Lador vador, from generation to generation. On this day we give your son the name that he will be used when he blesses the Torah, counter and dominion, a name that will be inscribed for all the heavens. I want you guys read the name.
It's Akiva Chaim.
Akiva Chaim. And may your son be blessed as our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebekah, Rachel, and Leah were blessed. And as he had been brought into the covenant of our people, so may he grow into life of Torah, service, and good deeds.
Bless our child and grant him a life of health and strength, happiness and length of days. May he grow at peace with himself and at peace with the world. May he abound in love and knowledge of the Torah, and may we lead him on the paths of righteousness, truth, humility, and understanding.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
It's a good pour. Okay.
He does have it.
You got it. I'm not. Right into the 1, 2, 3. He'll be quiet.
Perfect.
He likes that. You know a little bit more. He'll be fine. Okay. We ask the congregation to rise. We're going to go before God. Okay. Come on up, guys. Okay, come on up. Come on up. More wine?
יברכך אדוני וישמרך.
May God bless you and protect you.
יאר אדוני פניו אליך ויחונך.
May God's face shine upon you and forever be gracious to you.
יישא אדוני פניו אליך וישם לך שלום. שלום.
When moments are difficult and when we face difficulties in life, may God's face forever lift you up.
כן, יהי רצון.
And may God forever bring you peace and give you, if your parents have plenty of sleep. Mazel tov, guys.
מזל טוב.
We shall remain standing for tefillah on page 166.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי מתים אתה רב להושיע. משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים, צומח נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי המתים. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
We're going to turn to page 179 together at the top. Grant us peace, your most precious gift, O eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country as a safeguard of peace, its advocate among the nations. Make a temperate reign within our borders, health and happiness within our homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship and fellowship among all the inhabitants of every land. Plant virtue in every soul, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Praise you, Eternal One, who blesses our people with peace.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim. אתה הוא מלך אדון לכל השלום, כי אתה הוא מלך אדון לכל השלום, בטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל, בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. ברוך אתה אדוני המברך את עמו ישראל בשלום. We take a few moments for private meditation. Yihul ratzon imre fi, Yihul ratzon imre fi, והגיון ליבי לפניך, אדוני צורי וגואלי. Oh, may the words of my mouth, the meditation of my heart be acceptable before you. O God, my rock and my redeemer. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. ואמרו ואמרו
At this moment in our service, we think of those in our community, those especially who are in need of healing of body or spirit. We think of Barbara Edelman, Ralph Amiel, Sophia Barry, Margaret Bell, Donna Berman, Harold Seitlin, Arit Cohen, Lydia Cutler, Luna Hollett, Brad Klein, Stephen Klein, Drew Lawler, Evelyn Mace, Richard Magdani, Stephen Muss, Ron Ostreicher, Chad Petrowski, Malka Baut Rachel, Leslie Simon, Jean Sklar, Harold Trevelut, Brenda Weinstein, and Jason Willard. For those who are with us tonight, they're thinking of a loved one, a friend, and who wish to share their name out loud, we invite you to do so as my eyes meet yours. For those names mentioned out loud and for those names that are still in our hearts are Misha Berach, middle of page 371.
Misha Berach Avoteinu Mekor HaBracha Le'imoteinu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to Make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mi sheberach imotenu, mekor habracha leimotenu. Bless those with need of strength who came before us, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
What was that? Sir Debbie smiling. Good Shabbos, everybody.
Shabbos.
Tonight, I want to speak about gratitude and appreciation. 2.5 weeks ago, I was invited by the Israeli consulate to view the We Are Witnesses, the film that the Israeli government put out. It's 47 minutes of runtime. It's just 10% of the worst things that we've ever seen. I'm not talking about the film. I'm not going to talk about the invitation list that became somewhat controversial. It wasn't Temple Emanu-El, I promise. I recognize 50% of the room, and the others I didn't know. But behind me was Reverend Hurley, our dear friend, and we just had lunch, Canner and I, on Wednesday with Hewitt Gardner, Tim Kelly, our Highland Avenue, we call ourselves the Interfaith Society Alliance. But with Ed Hurley, his last service will be this Sunday, and he came. And he was there the entire time, taking notes, and witnessed it all. And I said to him when we were walking out that I'll never forget that on a Tuesday evening you decided to come and see this. So regarding the ebbs and flows in life, I know, and I know some people in this congregation were there, that you were there. And you came. And I remember my first high holiday sermon, it was all about showing up in different capacities of the human condition. And there was Ed taking it all in, being a witness. And I said, I know you're here. I will tell the members of Temple Emanu-El that you were here. But most importantly, 20, 30, 40 years from now, the Israeli government, the Israeli people will know that you were here too as well to witness the film. And that should be part of someone's legacy. And also behind me was Dr. Dickie Barlow, the superintendent of Mountain Brook Schools, and his deputy, Amanda Hood. I turned around and I said to them, when I took this position, I heard from many of our parents regarding the concerns of what happens in Mountain Brook schools through decades. And I don't want to take away their experiences. That's not for me to ever do. But the fact that they came here on a Tuesday night, and I said the same thing. I told Dickie, I told Amanda, I couldn't think of a greater act during this time to have the superintendent and his deputy come and bear witness. And they both got emotional. And they saw the 47 minutes of, again, I don't want to talk about the film. I want to talk about who was there. And I said to both of them, again, I know things will happen in the future in the schools. But they were there. They came down, they witnessed it, and I said, whenever exhibits are built, monuments, memorials, and there's going to be a booklet of those people who were invited to see the film and who showed up, the Mountain Brook school system was there. And I don't want to be disrespectful for any of the other civic officials. Again, I can only talk about the people that I could recognize that were not part of the Jewish community. So to Reverend Hurley, on your final week of incredible service, it's the gratitude that means to us more than anything. And to Dr. Barlow and Amanda Hood, coming on Tuesday night to see that film speaks a volume of who they are each as individuals. And the second thing I want to talk about tonight is appreciation. When I took this job, a congregant said, and I don't want to give him credit because I think someone else took it. He knows who I'm talking about. He says, Adam, you're not moving to the Bible Belt. And I kind of looked at him. He goes, you're living in the buckle. For the past month, actually, let me take that back. After Halloween, Rachel and I noticed that people in this community really get into the festive spirit of Christmas. We're in a garden club, and they know we don't put the Christmas tree up. But we started noticing when the small trees come out in people's lawns, they decorate it with lights, and then all the homes that are celebrating their faith, the lights, the lights, the lights. And then I saw a professional come by and put up beautiful, I don't know what to call them. We didn't do this growing up. They were decorating the mailbox with Christmas joy. I loved every minute of it. It's not, we don't believe in the story as Jews, but to see a celebration of faith right in front of us, it was truly remarkable, and it was truly a blessing. And since October 7th, Rachel and I, our conversations at night have primarily focused on the kids and what are we watching, but we're talking about the plight of our people. And we said, pre-Christmas, the red and greens we were seeing, they've been on the streets in our face. But this red and green, this is about peace and joy and a celebration of faith. And I know that there are many Temple families that have interfaith couples and that do celebrate the religion of their significant other. And here we are in Birmingham, Alabama. And then Rachel looked at me and said, I'm so happy that people get to celebrate their faith joyfully and happily in celebration. And even though we don't go to church on Christmas, what an incredible display to see. We try to make a big deal out of Hanukkah. It's really a minor holiday in the compendium of Jewish holidays and Jewish law. I know we're supposed to light the Hanukkah near a window so everyone could see. We do that. But for celebrating Christmas and the happiness it brings to this people Rachel reminds me. Yes, October 7th is going to live on for us for years to come. And yes, our country has challenges, and yes, there's going to be another election here with more noise. But for this month and a half, to see people proudly express their religiosity, you can see the happiness in stores. I think for the first time in my life, I truly appreciate it. So to Amanda Hood, to Dickie Barlow, to Reverend Hurley, to our Christian neighbors in this community, those whom we know, and those strangers who have sent me countless emails telling us that we stand in solidarity for the Jewish people. On behalf of Temple Emanu-El, we want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. And may you find joy, may you find meaning and peace wherever you find yourselves. And for us on Sunday, I know this community with the Chinese food jokes. But maybe take a moment in and celebrate the lights too of happiness. I promise you, the synagogue will be standing the next day. Shabbat Shalom. Aleinu 586, we rise together.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
On this Shabbat, we recall the yortzites of Edward Allenberg, Amy Allenberg, Namun Anan, Flossie Baum, Diana Brenner Burke, Sterling Berman, Robert Norman Bloomston, Eva Roe Kane, Margaret Castell, Ida Cohen, Dave Cohen, Jeanette K. Cohn, Marvin J. Elkin, Maurice Cohn Erdrich Sr., Tilly T. Feinfeld, Fern Feld, Lillian Ginsberg, Simon Goldstein, Anya Goldger, Larry Hameson, Ferd Khan Harwood, Gene Held, Donald Herman, Phyllis Herman, Arnold C. Hirsch, Teresa E. Carpiles, Fema Katz, Isidore Lassen, Hannah Lazarus, Sonia Rosen Lazarus, Luis Aylin Levin, Louis Levkoff, Tilly Lishkoff, Moise Lishkoff, William Marks, Nathan Marcus, Bertha Mendel, Hyman Miller, Judith Mullengarden, Leah D. Newfield, Abraham Isaac Odrezin, Remy Opsimer, Sarah Harris Phillips, Louis Piazik, Mina Rubin, Jennifer Rotenstreich, William Rosenberg, Stanley Routman, Beatrice Sadowski, Alan H. Sachs, Louis Sachs, Chaim Schnipper, Rebecca Schulman, Betty Silverman, Ethel Wool-Solomon, Adolf Spielberger, Diane Holzer-Steiner, Edith Tanner, Minnie Lazarus Wheel, Barbara Goldstein Weisberg, and Manuel Whitestein. Our heartfelt condolences in the recent passings of Maxine Meltzer-Lerner, mother of Carol B.G. Minisman, and And I apologize, we had some issues with our Yortzeit list. If I forgot anyone's name and you wish to share that name, if you're remember Yortzeit, if you want to share that name out loud, please stand. We rise together as United Congregation 598. Yikadal v'kadash shmei rabbah, b'yomad yivrach erotei v'amlich malchutei, b'chayachon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, b'agalah v'zman kariv v'yimru.
Amen.
Yehei shmei rabbah mivarach le'alam u'lamei maya. Yiparach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitala shemei d'kusha.
Brichu.
Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiram b'elma v'yimru.
Amen.
Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru.
Amen.
Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen.
Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael me'imeru. Amen.
We conclude praying for hope at Tikva 678.
Kol balevav penima, nefesh Yehudi homia, ulfatei mizrach kadima, ayin letzion sofia, od lo avda tikvatenu, Atikma bat shnot alpayim, liotam chofshi be'artzeinu, Eretz Zion v'Yerushalayim, liotam chofshi be'artzeinu, Eretz Zion v'Yerushalayim.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbos.
Travel safely. Okay. I want you to consider once a month that I'm going to pay you to be tourist, the leader. I want you to start the Saturday. I'll call you, okay? It's really easy, okay? And I'll help you guide it, but I want for you to start building a resume for what you're intending to do in life.
That sounds good.
Okay, all right. Okay, and if you want to do it more, you'll talk to us, okay?
Thank you.
You don't need one? You good? Something changed? Okay. He's going to be like,